verse number 294 onwards. Aham padarthastvaham sakshi nityam sushuptavapi bhavadarsanat brute hyajo nitya iti shruti swayam tat pratyagatma sarasad vilakshanah aham padarthastvaham sakshi nityam susuptavapi bhavadarsanat brute yajo nitya iti shruti swayam tat pratyagatma sadasad vilakshanah. Right. So I hope you are contemplating on these verses how everything is continuously, moment to moment, changing, appearing, disappearing. But all these continuously changing world, body, the sense organs, all your thoughts, including the I thought, are seen by yourself, the awareness, which is not something which appears and disappears. That is the one which remains ever the changeless. If that also appears and disappears, the solid logic that you got from this is, if that also appears and disappears, if you too appear and disappear, then certain times you shall not be aware. As long as eyes are open, eyes see. When the eyes close, eyes don't see. That means eyes cannot see all the time. Only open, they will see. Closing, they cannot see. Ears can hear when they are open. When you close the flap, the ears cannot hear. Sometimes they are there, sometimes they are not there, as though. In case of your self, the awareness, there is no question of your sometimes being conscious and sometimes being unconscious. You are all the time conscious. Whether it is the presence of the thought or absence of the thought, you are aware. Your eyes see, you see. Your eyes, when you close, your eyes do not see, that also you see. You hear, that the ears hear. You are also conscious that the ears can't hear. Thus continuously, appreciate, continuously, every moment of your life, you can be conscious. The whole idea of this teaching, learning is to take you back to yourself. Bas, as simple as that. Here a teacher is not granting a favor. A scripture is not interested in injunctions, but helping the individual to know himself. Once you are infinity, immortal, absolute, you shall know how to use your mind, your body. Just like you cannot learn driving without learning to negotiate. Understand that example. You cannot learn driving without learning how to negotiate. Because learning to drive means learning to negotiate. When you know about yourself, you cannot know yourself without knowing how to negotiate yourself in relation to your thoughts, your body, your mind, your sense organs, as well as the objective world. Because your standpoint is highest, absolute. The actor is very well known. Sailu Sabat, yesterday we saw that. The actor is so well known. You clearly appreciate the body is a role, the changing body is a role, changing sense organs role, changing thoughts also role. Even the I thought itself also is a role. The roles cannot act by themselves, but an actor can exist without the role. Are you getting that? An actor can exist without the role. When you are not a brother or a sister, you still existed. Your brother was not born, your sister was not born to make you a brother or sister. But you are there. When you are not a graduate, you were there. You picked up the role graduate. Until you are married, you are not a husband or a wife, you are there. You picked up a role. Until the child comes, you are not a father or the mother. So you are there. The father's role, mother's role was not there. I hope it clearly conveys the idea to you that you all the time exist. Continuously existing as yourself. Every other role you are continuously picking up. And not only these secular roles you are picking up, but also the religious role. That is why you don't come to this knowledge to pick up a new religion or a new thought or a new practices. You come to this knowledge to be yourself, not the follower of a faith or the follower of a guru or a follower of a tradition. You be yourself. And once you are aware of yourself, then you know how to play your role well. Every role you are comfortable with, and you are comfortable with everybody. That is why that verse that I so many times quote from Jivan Muktananda Lahari of Shankara, where he says, he is so comfortable with everybody. Murkhe, murkha. In the assembly of fools, he behaves like a fool. Panditaye, panditasya. In the assembly of learned, he is very learned. Dukkhe, dukkhi. In assembly of miserable people, most miserable. Bhogi, sukhini, sukhavan, bhogini, prapta bhogini. Assembly of happy people, very happy. Bhogini, prapta bhogini. Among the indulgent people, the most indulgent. Among the renunciates, the most renunciate. Absolutely comfortable. Are you getting that? Because he is playing the role of everything. Please. If you put on a dress and you cannot remove it, what a pain it is. Just imagine physically, you put on a dress and you can't remove it. When you remove it, it takes a little flesh from your body. How do you like it? Definitely not very comfortable. When you are playing the role of a father, mother, you are so obsessed with the role, it takes a bit of you every moment. When you are strongly identified with the role, husband, wife, father, mother, guru, shishya, holy man, unholy person, something, you are really holding on to it. It takes a little bit of you. Very painful. Some people totally lose themselves in a role. That is why Again and again he says, contemplation means being with yourself, not removing the role. Understand? Contemplation means being yourself, not removing the role or picking up another role. Or else, in the name of contemplation, you pick up another role of a contemplator and consider yourself supremely holy and therefore arrogant. To be yourself, to contemplate, to be yourself, is not to pick up another role or to dismiss any role. You be yourself. It is like when the actor is aware of himself, it doesn't matter what roles you are playing at what time. And friends, the moment you wake up until you go to sleep, you know how many roles you play? Are you getting that point, please? How sweet it is. The moment you wake up, are you getting that? Huh? The moment you wake up, your role playing begins. Why? Each thought is a role. One thought will come. Go for a walk. Walker. Okay, I'll go for a walk. I will come back. Hey, do some exercise. Okay, you are a yogi, asana master now. I'll do some pranayam, some breathing, good for health. Okay, you are a breather now. I have to sit down quietly. Okay, you are closing your eyes and sitting down. All these are roles. It's your lifestyle, not you. Who you are is conscious. Are you getting that point, please? You must see. Don't get hooked onto a lifestyle and therefore consider yourself holy. That is why there are many people who can pretend to be very holy by externally playing up a role, a lifestyle. Certain color clothes, certain mala, chandan, vibhuti. Putting all these things, a person can show off that he is very, very holy. When somebody is coming, immediately sit down and close your eyes. Why? You want to impress that you are always meditating. These persons know how to cheat people. It is just like the fruit vendor will sell you the fruit by keeping the fresh side of the fruit towards you, the rotten side of it underneath. So the person who goes there, he says, fresh, pick, okay. So along with certain fresh ones, certain rotten nonsense also has come. So this is how people also very smart. They know how to play smart. So early morning sit down and half an hour decoration, religious decoration. Vibhuti, chandan, all that, pada, everywhere. Hey, therefore that doesn't mean people who are not doing it, they are wonderful. No, they are also stupid. They are picking up some other dress, even not that dress. Somebody wants to impress others by religious symbols, somebody trying to impress others by secular symbols. You feel uncomfortable if you don't have a three-piece suit. You feel uncomfortable if you don't have a tie. Like in a religious assembly, you feel uncomfortable if you don't have a vibhuti or a chandan. So what way it is better? Two different worlds. So from the moment you wake up, must know your role playing begins. You shall know, listen carefully, you shall know you are playing the roles if at the end of the day you are as fresh as you are in the beginning of the day. That is your taste. The taste of your conscious role playing is you are as fresh in the beginning of the day, that fresh at the end of the day. Why? Because actor is never tired. Roles come and go. When you pretend to be angry, are you tired? When you are angry? Are you getting that point, please? When you pretend to kill people in the movies and dramas, you pretend to kill people, pretend to hurt people, getting out of the stage, are you feeling tired, guilty, miserable? Nothing. Because you are playing a role. You are pretending to be angry. You are playing the role of an angry man, frustrated person, unhappy. You want to show this. Why? The other person will not understand. Unless you show it, you won't understand. Like suppose your plane is delayed or the train is delayed or the bus is delayed. And if you say, oh Brahman, Aham Brahmasmi, I am the Absolute. Oh, you can delay a little more also. It doesn't matter. Why? I am timeless. The fellow is not going to understand. You are timeless, but you have to manage your time in the relative world. So you have to say, why is it not right on time? When he goes, you smile. That's okay. I'm not telling you jokes. That is how you play games. Are you being angry or anger overtakes you? Playing the role means never feeling tired. Never feeling tired. When an emotion overtakes you, are you getting that point? When the emotion overtakes you, you are tired. It's like you put on a dress and dress suffocates you. How do you like it? You put on a dress. Another thing is dress, like the dress is tightening you, very suffocating. If a role suffocates you, you are not playing the role. So from the moment you wake up, that is why first thing you do the moment you open your eyes is to be conscious, be aware of yourself, because your role playing begins. You cannot afford to forget even for a moment who I am. First, fix up yourself before you step out into the world. Suppose you consider yourself unhappy, miserable, and when you step out into the world, unhappy father, miserable mother, husband, miserable wife, frustrated officer, the whole day will be frustrating. When you wake up and if you are aware, I am the happiness, I am the Absolute, everything is wonderful thereafter. Conveniences, inconveniences will be there. Because your happiness, that does not mean rain will not come. Because your happiness does not mean hot wind will not blow. Because your happiness does not mean train will not be delayed or accidents will not take place. Because your happiness, that does not mean your husband will be wonderful, children will be very grateful, wife will be so cooperating. No, none of these things will happen. If they happen, fantastic. Doesn't happen, excellent. Understand? Please. You have control over your role playing. Do you have control over other people playing their roles? That solves the problem. Are you getting that? You have full control over your playing the role. How the other man will act, do you have a control? That is why, suppose you are around a wise person, it will be very easy to hang around. Because the other person knows how to connect with you. It is like the Air Force pilots. A number one ace pilot, it will be training the younger ones. So they will be, suppose synchronized flight. When the synchronized flight, then simultaneously same speed they have to go. The younger one cannot keep up. The older one will take the turn that other one takes. Because the other one still yet to learn the maneuvering. It is like singing. When you are singing in a group, you think for yourself. If you are chanting, you know that. If you are conscious, I have heard you chanting sometimes. Different tunes, different people. So nice, eh? When you are chanting, you must be little conscious how the whole group is going. If you are creating a wrong Shruti, you should shut up. You should not sing. Just singing does not mean just to sing along. Singing means also to be aware of the harmony. If you are a very conscious singer, you will listen in what speed others are going. Or else, when you are chanting in the class, you are in the chanting class or in the food time, somebody goes in high pitch, somebody goes in a low pitch. Somebody, by the time you finish the statement, another person is beginning. Suppose you see majority are going on a particular tune, you should slow down and go with them. But some people are unconscious. Okay, so when you are a conscious singer, what do? You follow the line. Because you are matured. You are a maestro. You go with it. When you are teaching somebody, you go with their speed. You don't expect them to come with your speed. Are you getting that? When you are like a driver teaching the driving, he goes with the learner. He doesn't expect the learner to come with him. That becomes very, very difficult. So that is why around a person who is very, very conscious, everybody can feel very comfortable because he goes along with you. But that can create an illusion that you are a fantastic person. No, not necessarily. The moment you get out of that shelter, you will discover how people hate you or how you cannot adjust. Very difficult. Because other person was adjusting to you. You are yet to learn to adjust. Are you getting that? When you are with a more matured person, the other person always adjusts. That is why you feel very comfortable. It's like child feeling comfortable around mommy. Because other mothers were not going to be adjusting to you. In your house, your mama, your mother will tolerate, stand by all your tantrums. Your father will accept all your tantrums. But the moment you go out, you don't feel comfortable because nobody accepts your tantrums. That is why you feel so comfortable at home. Are you getting that? So, be very, very conscious. And the test of that conscious living is every role that you play, that doesn't overwhelm you. The freshness with which you start your day, the same freshness with which you end your day. In between, thousands roles have been played out. See how beautiful life is. For most people, they hold on to that role and that role plays roles. I'm an engineer, and the engineer starts playing role all through. I'm an officer, and the officer plays role through all through. I'm a rich man, and the rich man is playing role all through. You understand how that role can be so nauseating? Most because everybody is abnormal, abnormalcy looks very normal. In the world, masks meet. Everybody is putting on a mask and the mask meet. Father, father, husband, husband, wife, wife, officer, officer. You know, that type of masks only meet. The real face is completely forgotten. That is why in today's world, it is like a mask culture. Not a mask. It's a mask culture. That is why everybody busy collecting masks. PhD, a mask. Managing director, a mask. Richness, a mask. Position, a mask. So it depends how many masks you have collected. And people are also respected for what they have and not for who they are. That is why competition. What mask you have collected. What positions you occupy in the society. Which area you live in. What house you have. What places you have visited. What type of watch you have. What type of dress you have. What type of car you have. What type of house you have. What type of organization you are working for. What type of group you belong to. That's why everybody wants to be part of the successful group. Why? So can they gain little importance? Mask, collection of masks. Religions have become another mask. The job of the religion should be unmasking. Are you getting that? The job of the religion, meaning the job of the teaching, understand? That is why every religion is not a teaching religion. Most are cheating religion. They are not teaching religion. Because teaching traditions are not there in many religions. That is why they become cheating traditions. Because instead of unmasking, you are giving him the mask. Previously you were a PhD, now you are follower of XYZ. Follower of this practice or that practice. New religion, new culture, new guru, new traditions. That is where the Upanishads knocks you out, kicks you out. The greatness of Sanatana, that is why Sanatana Dharma, when you say, it is not based on any individual. The name of this tradition is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana means what? Sadaeva Nutana, that which is eternally fresh, based on the truth itself, not based on the person. If you remove the persons, those religions will have no beginning. There is nothing. You remove Buddha, there is no Buddhism. Buddha was not a Buddhist. Are you getting that point, please? Buddha was the truth. Buddha was not a Buddhist. Christ was not a Christian. Muhammad was not Mohammedan. Nanak was not a Sikh. Are you getting that? Around whom, if something has started, not that they wanted to start, whatever the point is, just see the logic. Around whom, if something has started, that person was not the follower of that. Buddha was not a Buddhist. He was himself. What was his religion? Before he became what he was? He started with the body, mind, like anybody. Understood himself. So, what is his religion? Himself. From which the word started. That's something, Sanatana, eternally ever fresh. That is why there is no Christianity. Even though people try to make Krishna consciousness, Krishna. Except Krishna, nothing, rubbish. You can't destroy that. But people can do that. You can remove Krishna, Rama, anybody you remove doesn't matter. Because it is not based on a person. And this Sanatana, that is yourself, Sadaeva Nutana, eternally fresh. And the job of it is to make you that and totally unmasking. Totally unmasking. And not giving you a new mask. So the I who is taking all the roles, listen carefully. The I who is taking all the roles is pointed out, hey, that I itself is a role. Unmasking the one who is taking on the mask. Taking that point. Unmasking the one who is taking on the mask. The I thought takes, assumes all the roles. I'm the body, young, old, education, all the different types of thoughts, father, mother, relations, relative roles. Everything this I is picking up. Now you unmask the I. Wonder what is that one? See that verse. It's so nice. Underline that first line and please remember it like a mantra. Aham padartha ahamadi shakshi. Aham padarthastu ahamadi shakshi. Aham pada artha. Don't say aham padartha. Aham pada artha. Padartha, if you say that, Tamil Nadu fellow will say kaigiri, vegetables. And padartha, if you say this object in the other vernacular language, here the language must be very clearly understood. Aham pada artha. Artha is meaning. Pada is word. The meaning of the word aham. Aham pada artha. And what is the meaning of the word I? What is the meaning of the word aham? Ahamadi Sakshi. The meaning of the word I is Sakshi. Ahamadi Sakshi. Sakshi, witness of what? Ahamadi Sakshi, witness of the I thought. The meaning of the word I is the witness of the word I. Appa, do you get it or not get it? Come on. Do you grasp it? Do you see? Are you it? The meaning of the word silence holds the word in it. The meaning of the word silence holds not only the word silence, but every other word. The meaning of the word I is witness of not only the word I, thought I, but all thoughts, all words. Please, you can close your eyes for a minute. Just close your eyes. The meaning of the word I, the thought I. The word I stands for. It's a name for the nameless. What you call Sakshi, witness. Illumines not only the I thought, all other thoughts within, and every object and sensation outside. Is the actor. In whose presence all the roles appear. You consciously assume the role I, then extend it to all other relative roles. From the beginning of your day until you go to sleep, thousands of different roles you play. Same thing also, from the dawn of your life, childhood, until the evening of your life, when your body passes, million roles have been played. One thing that remains the same, awareness that you are. Just see that, please. And same thing he continues. I can open our eyes and see the next line. Nityam is Ahamadi Sakshi. So the aham pada artha ahamadi shakshi. The meaning of the word I is the witness of the word I. Oh, it's fantastic. Nityam susupto api bhavadarshanat. Nityam, ever existing. Why? Susuptavapi. Susuptavapi means susupto api bhavadarshanat. Because you see its presence, you can feel even in deep sleep state. Susupto api bhava na abhava. Even in deep sleep state existing, witness of deep sleep. How do you say that? If you are not there in deep sleep, how do you know that you slept well? What is your experience in deep sleep? Nothing. How do you know nothing? Do you know there is nothing? Yes. What do you know? Nothing. So you know there is nothing, right? What is your experience when you are walking down in the morning on the road? There is nobody. To know nobody, somebody must be there, no? How do you say there is nobody unless you, somebody are there? Are you getting that point, please? How do you experience? What is your experience in deep sleep? Nothing. Something must be there to know nothing. You are conscious, always there. Susupto api bhavadarshanat nityam. And this is what Shankara says. Now, somebody sometimes say, Shankara's philosophy. By chance you may say Shankara's philosophy. Therefore he says, Brute hi ajaha nitya iti sruti swayam. Not I am not talking. This is my experience also. But Shruti also says it. Meaning, this is not my personal truth. Like New Age gurus. New Age religions are what? Their personal experience. What it is? Oh, Himalaya, something light entered into my brain. So all the followers are waiting for the light entering into their brain. Laughing guru means, there is there are so many jokers all over. There is one laughing. Somebody says, you come and look at my eyes and go. For half an hour, come and look at the dumb man's eyes, the dodo's eyes. You have to. Then one day, energy is flowing. Ishvara, Ishvara. So having paid 100 rupees, if you don't feel the energy flowing, you are an idiot. So everywhere, I'm not telling you a joke. If you are, understand, if you are a person who is not very sincere, you shall come across very insincere, sincerely insincere gurus. You shall come across. Why? You want shortcut. So somebody will make a business out of it. दुनिया में बेवकूफ है तो अकलमंद भूखा नहीं मरता. In Hindi they say, if there are idiots in the world, smart fellow will never starve. Because he knows which side of the bread to butter. If you say that you are desperate for a shortcut, understand, what shall they say? They will sell you that. You are desperate for a Rudraksh. They will sell you the fake one and walk out. Once we had been to North India. We are in Jwalamukhi, Himachal Pradesh. And then in that area, usually Kangra district and all that place, you see this musk deer. So this musk deer, in their navel, musk will be there. So they cut it and bring it. They bring the musk. It looking exact like a musk. Smells exact like a musk. Because the essence of the musk, they put it. You know what happens? They have taken a round, something like a bone. On that they have stitched the skin of the deer and that hairy part of it just on the stitch. And they have put the thing. And they smell it exactly like that. You purchase 700 rupees. You bring it home, in 7 days, everything is gone. People are desperate for the original, no? Like paintings. How many fakes are being sold as the original? Because everybody wants desperately own a painting. So people make the, fake one. And the person passes, I have got also, fake, I have got the original painting. Nothing is original, all fake. Because people are desperate to own. When you are desperate, somebody sells you out. And you think the real original one will be 700 rupees. The person thinks that man is granting you a favor. Same thing also, gurus. Fake. Fake experiences. Fake experience, na? Are you shivering? Yes. Are you shivering at the bottom of your spine? Yes. Beginning now. Where it is gone? It has gone on to your middle of your back. That is why you are getting pain on your back. You are getting a back pain, but he gives a spiritual interpretation to that nonsense. So you are now waiting for it to go to the head. Earlier you go to the doctor, fix up your back pain, good for you. But when the person wants a shortcut, somebody gives him a shortcut. Understand? Please. Shankara doesn't want to take the credit. That is my personal philosophy. Long back, some 20, 30 years back, when somebody had asked me those days to go to some seminar, Shankara's contribution to Advaita Vedanta. My first statement was, if you ask Shankara what was his contribution to Advaita Vedanta, he shall say nothing. To that concept, he did not contribute anything. Popularizing the concept, yes. Wrote elaborate commentaries, wrote so many verses, so many ideas, yes. But creating the philosophy, no. He did not create it. See how beautifully he says, iti brut ajo nitya iti shruti swayam. Shruti itself says ajo nitya iti. He himself goes back. But Shankarites will say, no, Shankara is very original. Like Ramana Maharshi. So many books he has studied. When I was there, I was looking at the library there, you should see how many books he has read, how many small little letters he would have given. In Vivekachudamani especially was his favorite text. You will be writing down some little notes on that side. He has studied Shankara. He has studied so many things, Periya Purana, Tamil and all that, lot of books he has studied. But popular concept of what will be, he never studied anything. He never studied anything. Then he passed 4th, 5th, 6th standard in the school. But look at the person's determination. He wrote in Telugu, Malayalam, Tamil of course, even in Sanskrit. You think he was playing football? Or simply sitting? Who am I? He had that thirst for learning also. Having understood what it is, if you want to express it, you have got to know the language, or else how are you going to express? And when somebody has expressed it so well, you read it out, nothing wrong. Then from you, certain ideas come. Put it up, your original idea, nothing wrong. That is why Upadesharam, so beautiful. Saddarsanam. One small little verses. You want to get a sample? One verse he writes, Ekam aksharam hrudi nirantaram bhasate swayam likhyate katham. Because, very simple Sanskrit. Why? Don't say, simple Shankara has written. Why are you comparing? Shankara is Shankara. X, Y is X, Y is Y, Z is Z. Whatever they have written down, we read it, you take it. It's like eating chocolate. Swiss chocolate, very good. So Belgian chocolate shall I throw? Belgian chocolate also good. Chocolate it is. Whether it's a Belgian chocolate, Russian chocolate, New Zealand almond gold chocolate, South African chocolate, Australian chocolate, it doesn't matter. Chocolate, different flavor, but chocolate it is. Matapi Ganapati. What is that lady who passed away? M.S. Suvalakshmi also sings. XYZ, hundreds of them sing. Same song, but everybody sings. Rendering it new ways, beautiful ways. So when somebody writes down, it's so beautiful. What is wrong? Take up these books. That is why scripture is not only Shruti and Smriti, but also writings of the wise people. That is why Hindus, especially even in the Sanatana Dharma, you are confused. Why? If you ask a person, suppose somebody is following Christianity, ask him, what is your scripture? No second thought, Bible. There is no second book. What is a Muslim? Quran. What is a Parsi? Jandavesta. What is a Sikh? Guru Granth Sahib. What is Buddhist? Tripitaka. No problem. Ask one, call it Hindu or call it Sanatana Dharma, follower, ask him, what is the scripture? Some fellow say Ramayana, some will say Mahabharata. I say, no Mahabharata, only Gita. Another will say, no, Vedas, Samaveda, Yajurveda, Atharvana Veda, this Veda, no, only this Upanishad. No, Vichara Shagara, no Brahma Sutra, Siddhi Granthas. Which one? Why? Everything is a scripture. Why? Everything talks about yourself. I say no particular book is authority, no particular person is author. Naiko munirjasya matam pramanam. There is not one person who shall say I am the last word. There is no such stuff. Na eka munihi yasya matam pramanam. There is not one single fellow who can say he is the last word. Chalo. Shankara, before him, Gaudapada was master. Govinda Bhagavad-pada, to him, his teacher. Gaudapada goes, Patanjali. After him, how many? Whoever could write down, understand, please. So you appreciate yourself, and this is something, a timeless wisdom. Shruti Swayam, Shruti, the mother Shruti, the scripture says, Ajo nitya iti ajo nitya saswatoyam purana nahanyate hanyamane sarire. Bhagavad Gita, it comes. Shruti also, ajo nitya, it comes. That which is unborn, eternal. Sakshi, ahamadi, sakshi. Susupto api bhavadarshanat. Even in deep sleep you see, waking, dream, deep sleep. Tat pratyagatma sad asad vilakshana. Tat pratyagatma, that indeed is pratyagatma. Pratyagatma, in every heart it is existing, in every body. Pratyagatma. Nobody stands apart. Your body is comparable, young and old, fat or lean, healthy, unhealthy. You know, nice looking, not very nice looking. Same thing, your mind can be comparable. Consciousness, incomparable oneness. Nobody escapes immortality absolute. And that indeed is myself. So once you accept who you are, you accept all that you have. Are you getting that point? That is the secret of existence. Secret of fantastic living is this. Once you accept yourself for who you are, it becomes easier to accept what all things you have. When I love myself for who I am, I love all that I have. If I love myself for what I have, I really cannot love myself. Do you know why? What others have, either better than me or lesser than me. Suppose I love myself for my body, then I discover somebody has a better body. Oh, I am stupid. Suppose I love myself body, somebody is a lesser body, proud. Look at my body, I see. That is where you go up and down, roller coaster ride. You love yourself for the riches that you have in the presence of a richer man. You dig a hole and get in. In the presence of a poorer person, oh, wow, mustache up, proud, arrogant. In a village when there is nobody having a cycle and you are having a cycle, oh boy, you shall go in the cycle all over. Why? Cycle, nobody. And the person who gets the first motorcycle, he is the exhibition. He is the prince. Because he is going on a motorcycle, And he will be walking also, motorcycle also one time, hand is off, another time this leg is off. He doesn't care, He just huge show off. Why? Because that is the first car people have. A first motorcycle in that village, in that whole area. But suppose the second, third, fourth motorcycle comes up, finished. He is finished. So if you love yourself for what you have, you shall be disappointed in life. And that's why people complain. Nobody likes me for who I am. They like me for what I have. Ask yourself the question, do you love yourself for who you are or you love yourself for what you have? So when you discover this and you love yourself for who you are, you naturally accept everything that you have. And therefore, once you look at yourself through who you are, you cannot escape looking at others through who they are. As long as you are looking at yourself through what you have, you cannot escape looking at others through what they have. That is why learning to love is not a practice. Love you, love yourself, love everybody. Pure nonsense. Ideal talk. Impossible to follow. Why? It's not a discovered fact. It is a repeated sermon. Love, 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 love. And the fellow, fellow shall say, love everybody. But if he does not follow what I teach, kill him. Wonderful. What love? My heart melting, I love everybody, But if you don't follow my teaching, I am going to kill you. Ayyo, what love, Love. It's a religion of love. Whoever doesn't follow it are wiped out. Other people are simply blaming it, it's a hard religion. It's a religion of love only, kindness. And whoever doesn't follow it, we kill them. You understand the pathetic condition of this world? Mahadeva. When you love yourself who you are, you don't attempt to change anybody. You don't want to convert anybody, change anybody, destroy anybody. Why? The best, highest conversion is converting the I thought to the aham padartha to ahamadi shakshi. Helping him to understand the meaning of the word I as that which is the witness of the word I. Wow. Okay, having told this, then further he continues. Vikarinam sarva vikara vettam nitya vikaro bhavitum samarati. Manoratha swapna sushuptishu sphutam punar drushtamasatvametayoh vikarinam sarva vikara vettam nitya vikaro bhavitum samarati. Manoratha swapna sushuptishu sphutam punar drushtamasatvametayoh. And why am I the Nitya, eternal, ever existing, not only available in deep sleep, but waking dream, but also Vikarinam Sarva Vikara Vetta. Sarva Vikara Vetta, Vetti, that which knows Sarva Vikara, all the modifications at all level, you are conscious. That which knows all modifications at all level, itself nirvikara, never changes. Understand? When you are going on a car or in a bus, what happens? The trees on the other side of the road, they seem to be running. As a child, everybody must have wondered, no? If you are not wondered, something wrong with you. You are not gone through a childhood. I remember in my village, we will be running and the moon seems to be running with us. What a headache! I still remember that day because the full moon day is in Ashwina Purnima, that Kumara Purnima, that is the October full moon, Sarat Purnima, is so beautiful because all the clouds have burst and rain has come, dust is settled, so the sky is absolutely clear. No dust particles. So moon is like a high beam moon. If you sometimes like switch it off because it's so bright. I remember in Yamunotri, we once were there in Yamunotri, and we are sleeping in a small room there, and night is so bright light. I get up and I say, "Why don't you switch off that light?" Because I am the in charge, That time I was a brahmachari, and we had gone some 20, 30 people. So I said, "Switch off that light." Then one fellow, "Swamiji, what light?" I said, "What is this fancy light?" Then you go out, believe me, Yamunotri height, clear moon. It's like a tube light, like whoosh, bright. The childhood village, when we'll be running, that fellow also running there. So we'll be running continuously, that is also running continuously. We stop, that stop. We run, that run. Oh! It's so funny. So to know something is steady, you stand steady. Whether something is moving or not moving, to know that, there must be a fixed dimension. Just see that example. You are looking at the sky, and there is a satellite moving, which people usually say star moving, There is a satellite moving. How do you know it's moving or not moving? You looked at a star which is steady in one position. Then you say it is really crossing. Hey, it is moving. Why? Because that star is steady. So in relation to a fixed target, you can know whether the other things are fixed or unfixed. They're moving target or steady target. Are you getting that? Same thing. If you want to know whether other things are changing or not changing, you be yourself. Hey, I am the same changeless consciousness. Body has gone through my job. I was a baby. I saw that vikara vetta. It was a small child. Now I became 7-year-old, 10-year-old, 15, 20, 40, 50, 70, 80, 90. Don't say, I am going to die. Now this body is going to die. Oh, I am always the same. Vikara vetta. Not only physical body. The moment you wake up, the modifications at the level of the mind is continuous. That the body is changing, body is not affected. I say, I am growing old. Same way. That the thoughts are changing, it's not thoughts problem. I don't know why my thoughts are changing. Who is that telling? I. And who is this I? If you understand the meaning of it, aham padartha, ahamadi shakshi, aham pada artha, the meaning of the word I. is that which witnesses the word I. That which witnesses all the changes, sarva vikara vetta. Okay? Nitya vikaro bhavitum arati. Nitya avikara bhavitum arati. One who knows all the vikara, all the changes, it has to necessarily be nitya avikara. Eternally steady, free from modification. Why? Only from the fixed target you can know other things are moving or changing. Moving or changing. When you go back to your school days, or you go back to your childhood haunts, wherever you had gone, to a city or a village, after 15 years you go, what do you say? Hey, the place has completely changed. That means you who experienced that place is same, no? One you who saw that place and one you who is seeing the place, you who saw the place and one who you seeing the place, both are one and the same. So you have both the memories. You are same, but that has changed. The school has changed, the whole area has changed. What about your body? Your body also is a place. That body which saw there only 10-year-old, now it is 50-year-old. 40 years of change. Are you aware? What about your mind? Few thoughts were there. Now so many thoughts. I changeless. The I thought changing with everything. Aham padartha, aham adi shakshi. Meaning of the word I, witness of I and everything. Nitya avikara bhavitam. All the time has necessarily be free from modification. Therefore, don't cry, my brother is changing, my son is behaving like this, my daughter. If they are behaving normal, thank God. Behaving stupid, thank God. We are idiots. Leave them alone. Are you getting that point? My son, my husband, my wife, you are glued. Because you are glued, you are into trouble. Are you getting that point? You get glued. You are dragging the responsibility of something which is not yours. Are you getting that? You are dragging it onto yourself. Sometimes you can see, especially in relation to parents and children. Children want you not to be worried about them, but the parents must worry. How fantastic. Isn't it? Have you seen that? Children will say, Mama, why are you worried? I will not take care of myself. No, for you, the child is always 2-year-old. If another person says, you don't worry about him, I take care of myself, should you say, no, you must do what I say. Are you stupid? When somebody says he can take care of himself, you should say, what should you say? Appada, what a relief, go to hell. Why? Now I don't have to worry at all. And by chance, and if you are really a caring person, when he says, I don't need you, you are far away. By chance, after some time, he got his hand burnt and comes back and says, I am sorry. Okay, whatever I can do. Oh. When I am needed, I am totally there. Not needed, disappear. Can you be a person like that? Oh, for that, you must be a fulfilled person. But your trouble is, you are also so unfulfilled, you want to feel fulfilled only if somebody looks up to you. That is why you don't give up your children, you don't give up your husband, you don't give up your wife, you don't want to be independent or be happy with yourself, because you are also afraid, if I am happy with myself, suddenly nobody will be around me. So, what type of happiness with yourself if you are afraid of somebody not being around you? Are you getting that? These are deep observation of yourself. So sweet, Nitya avikara bhavitum arati. If you are seeing all the changes, you have to be necessarily changeless. Or else in relation to what shall you say it changeless? How do you say it is noisy? If you don't know what silence is, can you say it is noisy? If you say my mind is so occupied, what does it mean? You know what it means not to be occupied, right? That means you are with yourself. Why do you say you are unhappy? Because you know happiness, right? Or else how do you say you are unhappy? Why do you say you are unhealthy? If you have not enjoyed health, can you say you are unhealthy? Why do you say you are hungry? Because you have experienced hungerlessness. Are you getting that? If you have not experienced hungerlessness, can you say you are hungry? Hunger comes and goes. Hungerlessness, always there. Sound comes and goes. Thoughts come and go. Body comes and goes. Nitya Nirvika. So sweet. I don't know, after I'm going to sleep now. You go to, huh? Understand? Be relaxed. Enjoy life. Okay? Serious. Don't break your head over this logic, this book, that, that. Can you be a simple person without making your life clumsy? Very simple. Wisdom means simplicity. Naturally comes. Naturally comes. Very, very simple. Because you don't want to complicate your life. Not only you don't want to make your life complicated, you don't like make other life also complicated. Because by chance you complicate other people's lives, will that person leave you alone? That is why don't complicate somebody's life. That's why if you tell lies to somebody, teach them wrong nonsense, you have got a psychological problem in your hand. So from the day one, either understand or get lost. Then you don't have a problem in your hand because you have got rid of the problems. Chalo, this is what it is. Don't say, I can give this knowledge, then you will have 100 idiots standing around you. You are granting favor to somebody, did not give us the knowledge, gave him only the knowledge. You will have a huge faction. Special favor to somebody, special favor not to somebody. No. Wisdom is not a favor granted by somebody to somebody. It's not a gift of God or anybody to anybody. It is with everybody. You are it. So, in whose presence you know all the changes. Manoratha susuptisu sphutam. Manoratha swapna susuptisu sphutam. Swapna susuptisu manoratha sphutam. Punah punah drushtam asattvametayo. Swapna and susupti. Manoratha. All your different types of projections of mind in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state, everything you know, sputam, very clearly you see it yourself. Not only that, punah punah drushtam asattvam etayoho. In one state, etayoho asattvam. In waking, dream and deep sleep goes away. In dream, waking and sleep goes away. In sleep, waking and dream goes away. But in all these three states, you don't go away. Etayo asatyam. Understand? Between the two, in one particular state, two states are falsified. Waking falsifies dream and deep sleep. Dream falsifies waking and sleep. Sleep falsifies waking and dream. But you are never falsified, negated. Consciousness is same in waking, dream, deep sleep. That is why I experiences the waking, experiences the dream, experience the sleep. Experiencing means what? Conscious. Waking is an experience or not? So you are experiencing the experience of waking. Play on words. You are experiencing the experience of waking. You are experiencing the experience of dream. You are experiencing the experience of sleep. When these three relative experiences stop, the experience Atma Anubhava Swarupa, which is the nature of experience, continues. Why do we miss it? Because what we experience is so overwhelming that the self is forgotten. Like eyes see the object, eyes report the object, but objects are so overwhelming, eyes are forgotten. Consciousness seems to be forgotten. How long it takes to remember your eyes while looking at the object? I've given you the 100 times examples and repeat it again, doesn't matter. Do you see this? Yes. When I say you say, listen, when you say you see, whether you like it or not, you are accepting that you have a pair of eyes. Are you getting that point, please? Do you see this? That means you are accepting you have a pair of eyes. Or else how do you say you see? Are you conscious of what I am talking? Yes. So you are accepting your consciousness. Whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not. You are it. So how long it takes to say, hey, do you see this? Yes. What about your eyes? That is how it is. Are you conscious of everything? Yes. What about consciousness? That's right. Nothing more than that. It just... You don't understand? Try one stone around the neck and jump into the sea. Should we do that? Waste of time. If you don't understand, so what? You are it. Okay? But think over it. Why should I do that? Listen. Why should I do that? Why should I know that I am the happiness? Why should I know that I am the nirvikar, I am the absolute myself? Please see. All other things, please see the simple logic. All other things in life when you know is useless unless it is wanted by somebody. You become an engineer, but nobody wants your service. Engineering knowledge is useless. You become a mathematics teacher. Nobody wants mathematics, learn mathematics from you. Your mathematics is useless. You open a hotel, nobody patronizes it. Hotel is useless. You open an ashram, nobody comes. Ashram is useless. Every other thing you achieve in life, if others don't want it, it is useless. Self-knowledge, even if nobody wants it, is a blessing. Why? I am the happiness. See the beauty of this knowledge? Nobody, you don't depend on anybody. Suppose you say, I don't believe in it. Very good. I'm not going to sell it to you. Why? I say, you are happiness. You don't believe it. Good, be unhappy. What's the problem? What's my problem? I am happy. But suppose I say, see, if you keep this one, I'm trying to cheat you. If you keep this in your house, gods will come. The smell is so strong, the snake will come and snake will bring Shiva on it also. So I'm trying to cheat you. Suppose you say, nonsense, I don't believe in this. Who loses? I lose. Why? Because I was trying to pass on a trick to you. When you don't believe in it, I lose. Okay? Now same way. When people are selling the tricks, they try to convince you to sell the trick. Hold your nose for 10 days, this will happen. If you stand on your head for 5 days, this will happen. If you hug each other, this will happen. Touch each other, this will happen. Chant this one, for 5 days, 20 days, this will happen. Sit down on this group singing, group dancing, group burial under the ground, something like that. This will happen. Suppose you don't take it, because everything has a rate, no? 1 day, $10, 2 days, $30, 3 days, everything intensive, $500. There are rates for deception. Suppose you don't swallow the bait. Who loses? The businessman. That is why they are so worried, so desperate. So just like the medical compound, understand, the medical, the pharmaceutical companies, they have representatives. More they sell, more they get the cut also. Most religious people appoint people like that. This many conversion, this much money. This many people who bring, this much hierarchy you shall go up. Why? It's a job. And if they don't sell it, there is a target. If you don't reach it, you are finished. If you reach it, if you don't reach it, they will not fire you, because they need you. But if you reach it, you will go up, 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 up. Because you are very convincingly deceptive. But suppose people don't take it, who loses? You lose. Therefore, they are desperate. In wisdom, there is no desperation. Why? Suppose I say, you are free. You say, I don't believe, get lost. How does it matter? If nobody believes it also, you are happy with yourself. Even if nobody needs it, it makes no difference. Because you are happy with yourself. You are not cheating nobody. That is why this is not an organized operation. Operation or operation, both way you can say. It's not an organized operation. This is what it is. You would take it, wonderful. Don't take it, fantastic. Go, do whatever you like. No, I am miserable. Be miserable. Why not? It's nothing like that. If suppose everybody becomes happy, then where is the sample? Like when you are going to Mukambika, there are certain places the roads are really bad. Certain places, woof, beautiful road. You go 120, 140, no problem. Then suddenly the car goes, bum, before you know, because you are on top speed, suddenly it falls. Then I was telling, this is the sample, the road they have kept, how it was. Suppose you forget. Suppose the whole road is good, you will forget what the bad road, no? In life is whole thing is smooth. You will forget what pain is. So some people also must have the sample must be kept. Like a smallpox sample. Smallpox virus as a sample kept. So some miserable people must be kept as a sample. Why? Others should look at them and say, I don't want to be like that. So all these deceptive religions, there are beautiful samples. Theologies, New Age gurus, lovely samples. The tragedy is when the fellow thinks he is very happy there. It's like a drunkard. He thinks he is enjoying life until alcoholism comes in. The fellow holding on to the wrong idea, he also thinks he is enjoying it until he is obsessed. Exactly, just like you become an alcoholic, you become also ideaholic. You hold on to an idea, hold on to a thought, hold on to a something, and then become so fanatic. Nobody can cure you. Only cure is self-destruction. That is where the fellow kills himself, suicide bomber. Kills himself. Mahadeva. Kills himself. He can kill himself anytime. But that's not the pleasure. Pleasure is when he kills himself, some people also must be killed. So he feels comfortable. Not only me killed, others are also killed. That is why it's a dangerous thing. Ishvara, you can't give life. What business have you got to take life? Simple idea. Anyway. So puna drishtavasa. So all the waking dream falsified in deep sleep, and each state falsifies the other two states, but nothing falsifies your self-consciousness, always same, which is aham padartha ahamadi sakshi, meaning of the word I, in whose presence the word I witnessed. Read. Therefore, since it is so, ato vimanam tyajamam sapinde पिंडाभिमानी न्यपि बुद्धि कल्पिते कालत्रयावाद्यमखण्ड बोधम् ज्ञात्वा स्वमात्मानमुपैहि शान्तिम्. Ato bhimanam tyajamansa pinde pindabhimani napi buddhi kalpite kalatrayavadhyamakhanda bodham Jnatva swamatmanamupaihi santim. Therefore, since it is so, you are nirvikara, tyaja, abhimanam tyaja mansa pinde. See that he says? Atah. Therefore, abhimanam tyaja mansa. Don't, it is mansa pinde. In this mansa pinde, in this physical body, give up the abhimana, not tyaja mansa. Are you getting that? Don't give up the body. Abhimanam mansa pinde tyaja. This language must be understood clearly. Because all the popular lines are what? Give up the body, give up the world, give up the world. What is this? Give up the body, give up the world, give up the job, give up everybody. What nonsense. That is not yours to be given up. Can you give it up? Listen, to give up something, it must be yours. Can you write off the parliament building to somebody? This is Tiruvannamalai big temple, you take. This is mountain, you see. You know this mountain? This is named after our Arunachala. Why are you laughing? You see, every one of you are laughing. Why? It's a joke. It's not his. He is named after him. You don't say he, it is his. Nowadays I introduce him to everybody. You know this boy? Yes. The mountain is named after him. You want, there is Ashtalinga, 8 lingas, you want one temple, you can take one. Whichever one you like. Vairunalingam, you take. Kuberlinga, you take. If I give you, say, why are you laughing? Why are you not taking seriously and going to occupy it? You know it's a joke. Why? Because I don't own it. Therefore, what is the question of my giving it to you? So, how can you give up your father, give up your mother? Your father came before you or you came after your father? So, give up the family. Give up the family. Give up the house, give up the husband, give up the wife, give up child, give up money. Give up. Is it yours? It was, it is, it shall be. The world shall remain exactly where it is. You shall be dead. Body passes. So it's not yours to give up. Abhimana is yours. That it is mine is mine. Are you getting that point? That it is mine. That it is me. That abhimana. Again and again you listen to it. That is where more and more you listen, more and more you contemplate, this idea gets loosened. Because it's so strong idea. I am the body, body is mine. So strong. So more and more you listen, it's like loosening it. It's like a huge rock. You go on hitting, hammering it. Hammering. Then suddenly the whole huge rock suddenly develops a crack. So this idea is so solidified. When you continuously listen to it, it's like hitting that idea. That is why Paunapanyena Sravanam Kuryat. Again and again go on listening to this Sravana. Avriti Asakrit Upadeshat. Again and again go on listening to this. Why? It's like hitting the stone of this conditioning with a hammer of knowledge. Breaks. You have to see it. That mansapinda body is not the ultimate. Body is not a problem. Tyaja abhimana mamsapinde. Ato abhimanam tyaja mansapinde. Ataha, therefore, since you are nirvikara, absolute pure consciousness, Mansapinde abhimanam tyaja. Not mansapinda tyaja, don't give up the body, but the abhimana, I thought. Mansapinda stands for, the body stands for the whole physical universe. Your money, your riches, your land, your car, your people, your extension of the body, your husband, your wife, your child, your mother, your father. No identity. Make use of it. You come to ashram, stay in the guest house, enjoy, pass on. Something happens to the house, the owner will take care. The guest house, body is like that. You take care of it. Only difference is, the guest house somebody maintains. In this body guest house, you have to maintain the guest house. If you don't maintain, you are in trouble. You maintain it. You want to enjoy the journey? Maintain this vehicle. Suppose you say, no, I don't want to enjoy the journey. I can kill. For me, killing this vehicle is enjoyment. Don't do that. What is the problem? That is where many people get this knowledge, get away into mountains alone. They have nothing to do with nobody. They are not taking anything from you. They are not giving anything to you. No problem. Suppose somebody doesn't take anything from you, doesn't give anything to you, no problem. Somebody is living in a forest. Dangerous specimen, they want to take every comfort from you, but they don't want to do anything. Like other day one person comes and says, Swamiji, yes, I want some money. I said, for what? I want to go to Uttarkasi. I said, you are a sadhu, why do you need money then? You want to go to Uttarkasi, what are you doing? Nothing. I said, then walk. You have a whole life at your disposal, 20 years, 30 years, but what is your job? Nothing, no? Work. Why do you want money? These are the dangerous specimen. Nothing to do, but the fellow wants comfortable journey. Work. You have nothing to do. Walking. Pilgrimage. When not many people are working in the house, in the office, can take a holiday. It costs enormous money. Thousands of rupees. Husband has to be looked after, wife has to be looked after, children have to be, their education, their care. That is why don't throw money. People think they are doing some charity. That is not charity. To fulfill somebody's personal ambition. There's nothing to do, you go work. One man, you cannot believe, one fellow has gone, his only achievement in life is 16 times he has gone to North Pole. There was a Swami, I saw him 20 or 30 years back. His only qualification is he has gone to North Pole, Sumeru. They call it Sumeru, Kumeru in Odia, Sanskrit. He has gone to North Pole, towards North Pole, Sweden side and all that. He has gone there 16 times. Every time collecting money, I am going to North Pole. Golden Meru. So people think he is a sadhu, so everybody is getting punya from that. What is this? When you are living for others, you have no time for anything. Okay, you want to go there? Take this money, fly down and come. Why? When the time is saved, the time will be used for the other people's sake. When you are not doing anything, why should you travel in train, bus, car, and walk? No problem. Think of it. I'm telling you, understand the practical hints of life. Other day, Brahmachari comes up, and a person comes up, night 10 o'clock, knock the door. Yes. I have arrived. Yes, come, stay. No, there is an auto rickshaw. I said, why? What was your luggage? Nothing. Young boy, 22, 23-year-old. 10 o'clock night. I said, you could have walked down. Why did you 60 rupees? If you don't have money, why did you take the auto? Suppose I am not here. Nobody is here. What do you do? Who will give you the money? Okay. What time you reach? 8 o'clock. I said, walk down straight. It would have taken 45 minutes, 1 hour to reach here. No, I had to finish my dinner. So this is a sick attitude. You understand? If you reach here, free lunch, free dinner, reach early, You don't need to spend. No, I want to eat hotel food. Then I must come in at all. You understand? Person becomes dangerously deceptive thereafter because he wants everything for his sake. Okay, I told the boy, give him the money. When he goes, there is no auto. Where is the auto? Oh, he has left. Auto fellow will go without taking his money. Auto fellow will attack, bring another fellow, attack the place to receive his money. No, he has gone. Okay, tomorrow he will come, we will pay for it. Tomorrow nobody turns up. What does it mean? This is known as the hollowness, not holiness. When you forget what you should do. You have nothing, I live like nothing. When I have something, I have something. Why should somebody pay for it? Understand? So, please appreciate. Because you give up your house, but fall in love with a holy lifestyle. You understand? I am supposed to go in pilgrimage. Why? Where it is written? That you must go in pilgrimage and other people should pay for it. Where is it written? You can cheat yourself. Please appreciate. Abhimana tyaja. Give up that abhimana, identity, arrogance, obsession with all these roles. Don't hate roles. Let the mask be there. Why? You can have a mask dance. Let the mask be there. What's wrong? Everybody knows it's a mask. You know what's a mask dance? Everybody puts on a mask. But everybody knows, even though putting up the mask of a deer, you're putting the mask of a bhalu, bear, you're putting the mask of a ghost or a witch, but inside there is a beautiful person. So nobody is frightened. But everybody is enjoying the unusual spectacle. Same thing in life. We need our masks in life, or else how do we function? So holiness also another mask. That role, another mask. Absoluteness, understand, holiness, unholiness is relative. That which is sat asat vyam, anirvachaniya, which is neither sat asat, it will come now. Sat asat, between that which without the sat and asat. Relatives, holy, unholy, good, bad, right, wrong. Consciousness. That is not a mask. That is the reality. Immortality is not a mask. Living and dying is a mask. You live for some time, die after some time. Are you getting that point, please? Living and dying is a mask. Comfort and discomfort is a mask. Absolute happiness, nature. Are you getting that? Who you are is the truth. But relative comfort, discomfort, you cannot escape. So when you see the absolute beauty, infinite beauty, consciousness that you are, thereafter relative masks, mortal mask, dying mask, changing masks, we are all taking, happily take and leave it. But abhimanatyaja, identity, not only in this mansa pinda, but also pinda abhimanini api buddhi kalpite. Buddhi kalpite pinda abhimanini ahankare. Buddhi kalpite, the mind, kalpana, that is the imagination of the mind. What is that? Pinda abhimanini, I am the body, ahankara. That also, tyaja. How do you give up the ahankar? Understand. How do you give up the identification? To give up the identification, you must give up that which is identifying. Are you getting that? There can be no identification without somebody identifying. So who identifies? Body is an object of identification. Body doesn't identify. Thoughts are object of identification. Thoughts don't identify. Consciousness illumines an identification. Consciousness doesn't identify. Then who is identifying? I. So buddhi kalpite pinda abhimanini, in the one who is identifying with everything, abhimana tyaja, meaning don't take that I to be yourself. Then who am I? Aham padartha, ahamadi shakshi. That's what it is. So who am I? Aham pada artha. The meaning of the word aham, ahamadi shakshi. Witness of I thought as well as other thoughts. That is yourself. Kalatraya madhya akhanda bodham. So when you give up your identity there, and what you discover is yourself. Kalatraya avadhya akhanda bodham. Kalatraya avadhya. That which is not negatable in either, in all the three periods of time. Which is not subject to cancellation in waking, dream, deep sleep, past, present, future, but timeless, ever existent reality, akhanda bodham, indivisible, pure consciousness, always there. No khanda. In that, there is no division any kind. Divisions are in waking, dream, deep sleep. Consciousness, one and the same. Ordinarily, you can take an example. The mountain divides itself from the desert. The desert divides, it leaves, creates a division for itself away from the ocean. There is an ocean, there is a desert, there is a mountain. Space touches all. Desert is not mountain, mountain is not ocean, ocean is not desert. But all the three exist in space. They have borders. Space, borderless. Waking, dream, deep sleep have their borders. Consciousness, borderless, expansive existence. Yourself. All the time existing. Gyantva, so that borderless. Gyantva, knowing that. Swatmanam gyantva, shantimupaihi. Knowing this, may you get the absolute bliss. Be absolutely peaceful with yourself as you are. Okay, Santimupaihi. I've been told, then it further. What else are the things? Tyajabhimanam kulagotra nama rupasrameswardrashavasriteshu lingasya dharmanapi kartrutadin tyaktva bhavakhanda sukha swarupah tyajabhimanam kulagotra nama rupasrameshu rupasrameswardrashavasriteshu lingasya dharmanapi kartrutadin tyaktva bhavakhanda sukha swarupah. Akhanda sukha swarupa bhava. May you be permanently happy. Akhanda sukha swarupa bhava. See this exhortation, how nice. Be happy all the time. You see that, keep smiling and all that stuff. When you say keep smiling, they're forcing you to be smiling. Because it doesn't know why to smile. Keep smiling. The nice things. What does it mean? But when he says, Akhanda Sukhaswarupa Bhava, undisturbed, continuous, perennial joy, happiness is your nature. That is, you be that. When you are that, then what happens? Tyaja abhimanam, again, Kula, Gotra, Nama, Rupa, Asrama, Asrameshu, Ardra Shabha Sriteshu. In all these things, Abhimana Tyaja. What is that? Kula, Gotra, what is that? Jati, Niti, Kula, Gotra, Nama, Rupa, all these things is it? Jati, Niti, Kula, Gotra, Duragam, Nama, Rupa, Guna, Dosha, Varjitam. Desha, Kala, Vishaya, Ativartiyat, Brahma, Tattvamasi, Atmanibhavai. So, Tyaja, Abhimana. Abhimana, Tyaja, what? Don't give up Kula. Where are you born? Unborn. Who is your father? No father. Unborn? Nuts. These are all relative identities you cannot escape. That you have the very fact you have a body, you have to have a father and mother. No? Anybody fell from space? Yeah. So what is it telling? No father, no mother? What nonsense. What it means is, I don't identify with this body. Mansapinde abhimanam tyaja. Therefore, there is a father, there is a mother. Like so many things are there. Everything has to be taken care. Am I not taking care of the body? Yes, I take care of everybody, including father, mother also. And when that dies. Why? Because that will be dead. But who he is, who she is, the father, the reality never passes, mother never passes. That is why mask falls off, face continues. That is why love your people as long as they are there. Don't suddenly renunciate, give up everything. Then mother is dead, oh yeah, I should have done this. Father is dead, no. When somebody is there, you go on fighting with them. It's not necessarily father or mother. Here you are for a few years. 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, 2 years. You are not here permanently. Nobody is going to settle here. Even for a few months you are all studying together, or 1 or 2 years you are studying together. During that time, snake and mongoose. In what memory you shall go back? That's not the point. Wherever you are, you live with a happy memory. You leave behind a footprint. Very nicely, Kabirdas says, Kabira tu jab janam liya jag hase tu roye, aisa karne kar chalo tu hase jag roye. Very beautiful language. Hey Kabira, tu jab janam liya, when you are born, jag hase, the whole world smiles. Everybody is happy, baby is born, tu roye, you cry. The baby is, all that nonsense. The baby is crying. Jag hase, everybody is laughing. Tu roye, you are crying. Aisa karni kar chalo. Live in such a way and go from this world that tu hase, you are smilingly walking away. Jag roye, the whole world cries for you. That is why I make the whole world cry. I kill everybody, suicide bomber. Gade, you understand? Aisa karne kar chalo, jag hase, tu hase, jag roye. In such a life you live, that when you go, you smilingly go away, everybody. Same thing. In this place you are born, few months back, or 1 year back. Aisa karne kar chalo, stay in such a way, you are happy and fulfilled, you walk out of this gate. Jag roye. People say, what a boy he was there. Nice students, wonderful people. Not, when this thing is going to go over, when this monkey is going to go, this monk must go. When this Brahma Rakshasa must go, God knows. No. Or when this guest is going to go, or when this fellow is going to go. No. As they say, there are some people, wherever they go, they bring happiness. There are some people, whenever they go, people are happy. Some people, wherever they go, they bring happiness. Wherever they go, everybody is happy. Some people, whenever they go, everybody is happy. Gone now. Really? So tyaja what? Be always happy. Tyaja what? Identification with? Identification. Kula, Gotra, Nama, Rupa, Ashrameshu. Ashrama, Brahmachari, Swami, Gurastha, Vanaprastha, Vanaraprastha, whatever. Vanaprastha. Okay. That is why when you come here, have you come? Oh. So when you come to this knowledge, what is knowledge says? Give up your identity to all these things. So, have you come here to be Hindu? Anybody? Have you come here to be Vedantin? No. You have come here to be yourself. That is the beauty of this Sanatana Dharma, these Upanishads, Vedas. You are proud to be a follower of this because they tell you you are not this. Why am I Hindu? Because you are not a Hindu. The fellow will tell you, wait, you are not a Hindu. You are West, you are Brahman. You are not this God, forget it. Not devotee of this or that. Right. It's an identity. So have you come here to be yourself or you want to be a follower of this or that? What is the thing? You understand the teaching itself withdraws itself. Thereafter you are the teaching. You be yourself. And once you are yourself, who you are is so beautiful, other people cannot resist following you. Are you getting that? Other people cannot resist being you. Hey, how do you manage to be like this? So nice. That is knowledge. Not that, come here, sit down, I'm chanting, listen. When I am listening to so many music. But this is holy. Always. Sit down, close your eyes, look at the wall. There is a dot until you get your headache. Or sleepless night. Sleepless. So that you go back and tell everybody, when I was in ashram, 10 days, I never spoke out to anybody. Appa, place must be very peaceful. When you don't speak to anybody, whether something happens to you or not, place is very peaceful. No problem. There is no unnecessary noise pollution. So that becomes a pride. You understand the signature of pride. Go there and say, 10 days I stayed, never talked to anybody, The amount you are bragging about not talking, that's good enough compensation. Now you didn't talk 10 days and I have to suffer that sensation that you didn't talk. What am I supposed to do? It's like somebody renouncing and then talks about his renunciation to everybody. What have you renounced? What have you renounced? If you are so proud of your renunciation, what have you renounced? Are you getting that point? Please. You must see. Who I am is not a kula, family, traditions, ashrama, brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, sannyas, none of this. Who are you? Not sannyasi, not brahmachari, not grihastha, nothing. Not householder, student, renunciate, no. Who I am is Brahmasmi. Lingasya dharmanapi kartrutadin, kartrutva bhaktrutva, the doership, enjoyership. That also, lingasya dharma, sukshma sarirasya dharma. Mind, what all identity you have, that also I am not. Tyaktva, so abhimanam tyaktva, giving up the identity. Bhava akhanda sukha swarupam bhava, may you be eternally happy at all times, all places, all conditions. So that is why, early morning especially, this day you begin your day with a total awareness and continue it. Knowing every thought is your own. You are just collecting masks or putting on one of the masks collected in time. Sometimes you collect a new mask, sometimes you are using old mask. Are you getting that? But your face is eternally the same. Nothing can cover it. Can a mask cover the face? Even when you're putting on the mask, who sees? Mask sees or you see through the mask? Are you getting that example? The mask have eyes. The mask have two holes for the eyes. The mask see? You see, no? So any thought you are taking up, you are seeing through consciousness, expressing itself through. Okay? Just read the next one. So, this is another chapter begins. We shall see in the afternoon. Just read it, we shall see that. How this is the one which, this ahankar is the one he who is identifying is the problem. Are you getting that? Object of identification is not a problem. Consciousness which illumines everything is not a problem. The one who identifying with everything is the problem. Therefore, catch that thief. Catch the thief. So this is the thief. Now just read about him. We shall see about him in the afternoon class. Santyanne pratibandha pumsah sansara hetavo drishtaha teshameva moolam prathama vikaro bhavati ahankara. There are many obstacles in this, apparent obstacles in this knowledge, and the first and the foremost one is hero, ahankar, I thought. So your greatest obstacle is you. You're getting that point, please? Don't say my mama, my papa, my father, my mother, my husband, my wife, my boyfriend, girlfriend, my partner, this, that, my guru, my God, my dog, my monkey. Nothing. The greatest, number one obstacle for your understanding, misunderstanding is you now. Therefore, when the teachers, instead of challenging you, when they give you some nice practices, what does it mean? Pampering the criminal. The fellow is in the jail. Instead of punishing him, you are giving him cell phone, good food, everybody visiting him also. Human right. He is criminal, but he has got human right. To whom he has killed, he is right, forget it. Whom he has killed should be forgotten. But he has killed, so he should be treated well. It's beautiful human right, absolutely glorious. He has killed, so he must be respected. You should not torture him. Right type of food should be given. He has a right to be visited by his girlfriend also, boyfriend also. He should have all human right. Why? He has killed. Protect him. How nice. This is what the ahankara is getting. The fellow makes all the mistakes. But now you come in, somebody is now teaching him. What is that teaching him? Don't challenge him. Because if you challenge him, the ahankara has got some money, He has some power, some positions. I have. If you challenge him, all that he has will go to somebody. So Guru must be very careful. Don't challenge the I. Why? If you don't challenge him, all that he has will come to you. Who he is, go to hell. Don't worry. Dangerous situations. The teaching is uncompromising. Tell the person, you are stupid. You better know yourself. Before you point your finger at somebody, pull it in your direction. You don't have to push, as they say nicely. When you say, who has done it? Your finger goes where? This one. Who has done it? He, that is a bad boy. This finger is a bad boy. Why? Points out every, index finger. Points out everyone. Who? He. Right? Stabbing finger, right? He has done. When you do like this, naturally 3 fingers are towards you. When you say 1 finger to that fellow, 3 fingers towards you, what does it mean? Think thrice before you point a mistake, point out somebody. But if whoever helps you to, sort of turns the focus, the searchlight on yourself, you don't like it. That is where the individuality is pampered with varieties of entertainment, spiritual entertainment. Spiritual entertainment. What way it is better than the or lesser than the secular entertainment? As much you can lose yourself, we shall see in the afternoon, that in the other so-called entertainment, here also you can lose yourself. When all these singing, dancing, jumping, running, pampering your body in the name of religion or torturing your body in the name of religion becomes total distraction, because criminal goes scot-free, and that is I. That has to be seen very clearly. Okay? We'll see it in the afternoon. Close your eyes.